In the month of April, the price of groceries grew 2.6%, according to the U.S. Labor Department. So if a family spent $1,000 on groceries in March, they would have needed an extra $26 for those same groceries in April. The 2.6% increase was the biggest jump from one month to the next since 1974. You can guess why this happened. It's another side effect, really a series of them, to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. When restaurants shut down and businesses closed, more Americans started cooking at home, so demand for groceries went up. But then, many food producers and farmers had trouble quickly shifting their deliveries from those restaurants to grocery stores. It's a very complex process. And there have been outbreaks of COVID-19 at some food processing plants, forcing some of them to shut down. So there's this perfect storm of increased demand, jarring changes in delivery, and reduced supply. But on top of all that, some shoppers started panic buying, picking up lots of food that they didn't plan to eat right away.
Remember, these guidelines were the political football. At first, when the CDC wanted to release something, the White House deemed they were too prescriptive. We now have the CDC releasing some guidelines for states that are going through these phased reopenings. And what they really encourage are things like social distancing, maintaining best case practices for washing hands, and how to spot potential symptoms. For bars and restaurants, things like spacing out tables, limiting party size. For mass transit, limit routes to and from transmission areas before increasing to full service, and also spacing out seats. So kind of things we've all been talking about the past few weeks. This is going to come into play in New York, Nara. New York State, 5 of the 10 regions will begin opening. The stay-at-home order ends today on Friday, but not so quick for New York City, Long Island, and Western New York, the epicenter, the tri-state area that's been hit by the pandemic. That will remain shut for the foreseeable.